Ambassador, thanks for appearing today. I just want to go back to Taiwan. And implicit in your comments is sort of, you talk about it obviously from the PRC perspective, but there are 23 million people in Taiwan. Don't they get a say in what should happen to their future?
Beg your pardon?
There are 23 million people in Taiwan. Mm-hmm. Don't they get a say in what should happen about their future? You talk about reunification, but it would be on China's terms, wouldn't it? I mean, one country, two systems. The deal that was offered to Hong Kong is dead. We've seen that in the last couple of years. That might have been a deal that the Taiwanese were tempted by in the 90s, but would not be now. So you talk about, you know, the white paper, the paper out today talks about leaving the option of taking Taiwan by force. But what about the 23 million Taiwanese people? Don't they get a say in their future?
Well, first, thank you, Andrew, for your question. A few words on the Hong Kong. Hong Kong have been applying this one country two system. Generally, it's been successful. There have been problems during the process. That was because there were some loopholes in this process. And by taking necessary measures at the national constitutional level, we have solved the problem. And we have full confidence that the future of Hong Kong will be even brighter. And if you look at the numbers, the economic development performance, the Hong Kong's economic performance has much better than it was. Than the number it was when it was under British colony rule. And their economic performance is much better than the United Kingdom, sorry to say that. And so we have reason to believe there'll be a future. And look at China's development, and there's a much bigger room for Hong Kong to get more prosperous in the future. Secondly, on the question of Taiwan, I think you're talking about the view and wishes of the Taiwanese people. Taiwan is part of China, and 1.4 billion Chinese people are determined to protect that, to be affected, and the future of Taiwan will be decided by 1.4 billion Chinese people. And at the same time, I believe that the majority of the people in Taiwan believe they're Chinese. They believe Taiwan is part of China, and Taiwan is a province of China. They are for reunification. There, we do have a group of people, or hand of people perhaps, they are seeking for Taiwan independence movement, gradual independence. They are trying to remove marks that are telling Taiwanese people that these are the people they are Chinese, and these activities they are being resisted by the majority of people in Taiwan. That's what we believe.
Well, don't the opinion polls show that most people in Taiwan prefer the status quo, not independence, not being part of China, but the status quo, the current system?
Well, I think the poll is misleading. If you look at the poll for the last previous election, you know, in this country, federal election, the opinion polls turn out to be just the opposite. I think it is quite obvious. Even the people in Taiwan who are in power in the local government, even the senior officials in Taiwan, believe they're Chinese. They want to have China to be part of China, to have Taiwan to be part of China.
Thank you.